What's up, bitches? I'm your baby daddy.
Oof.
Just
I'm
kidding.
Mrs. McStud. I'm the one that matters.
I'm McStud. You only... Because titties that come in pairs matter.
Seriously? This
That's
is a
what
nice
matters
shirt
right now.
even. I got
Yes.
dressed for bed at like 6.
Well, that's okay. You got off work early,
Yeah.
which was amazing. So I get all evening with you.
Well, we've been busy.
We have been busy, but it's still nice to spend time with you.
Yes.
It's Thursday. Thirsty Thursday malt liquor. We'll be gone until Wednesday evening. So, we shall go out with a bang. Miss McStud, there you go.
What the fuck is that?
It's my King Cobra. You remember Clear Pepsi? Crystal Pepsi?
Yes.
It's Crystal King Cobra.
I think not.
It is.
Okay, go ahead.
It is.
Oh god, that reminds me. I saw a meme today.
Uh-huh.
It said, I had myself a note by my bed that says, take a sip of me for your hangover. So I took a sip and it was vodka. Drunk me as an asshole.
Oh, I think I've seen something similar to that. Oh, what a dick drunk you is. Swear to God.
I can be, actually.
Yeah, it happens. Well, I hope you guys have all had a great week. Tomorrow's Friday, which is the end of the work week for some and not for others. And if it's not your end of the work week, I'm sorry. Dicks can be eaten, twats can be slapped, and pussy lips make crunchy taco sounds.
That's disgusting.
Hmm? What? How was your day, Miss McStud?
It was good.
Good?
Just a little tired.
Just a little tired.
I drank my whole energy drink fast.
Not as fast as I thought you would.
Really?
Yeah, because
Oh.
I was finishing mine on the way back from we're doing breakfast for dinner tonight. And, I lost my train of thought. We're doing breakfast for dinner tonight. So we made the kids scrambled eggs, bacon, hash browns. I had some chocolate chip waffles for them. And we're making, omelets. And Miss McStud got some red pepper, green pepper. We got sausage crumbles and bacon bits and shredded cheese. So she's going to get an omelet she really likes. I'm not a big fan of red and green peppers in my omelets. I like meat and substance and hash browns and cheese. But this is hers, so
Yeah.
she's like, you don't got to go get it. And I was like, no, because I already went to the store once. I was like, fuck it. You've been planning on this, and you're getting your fucking omelet.
I hope you're planning on buying gas tomorrow.
I am.
Or you might not even make it
No,
out
I was
town.
hoping they adjusted the prices before the weekend to fuck everyone, and then tomorrow they're going to drop. That's what I'm
Keep
banking on.
hoping.
Well, it happens a lot sometimes. Not since this whole bullshit's been going on.
I'm still trying to see what's Indiana's. My fucking WTHR bullshit.
I come in here earlier, and Mr. McStud started drawing random pictures of pussy lips. Like different styles of vaginas.
Seriously?
I'm not sure what the one over here is. That one, it's got like a loose lip flapping down. That's interesting. Yeah, Mr. McStud gets bored and she likes to doodle.
That's ridiculous.
She's a chronic doodler. She likes to doodle with her tongue on my noodle.
Oof.
You're a noodle doodler. Can you say
Seriously?
noodle doodler 3 times fast?
No, I can't even say it
What?
once.
Noodle doodler.
Noodle doodler.
Noodle doodler. Noodle doodler, noodle doodler, noodle doodler. I can't say it either.
Blah, blah,
Fuck.
blah, blah.
Yes, sounds like I'm choking on
Big cock.
roast beef lips.
Oh.
Roast beef flaps. What? You ever get the horsey sauce stuck between your labia?
No.
Why?
That's nasty.
Was it just Arby's sauce?
No!
Mmm.
Oof.
We should talk about yeast infections.
Should we?
There's not a lot of videos like being informative about yeast infections.
No.
Yes. How is a yeast infection formed, Miss McStud?
I don't know.
By yeast.
How do you get yeast down there?
I don't know. It's just because of the pH balance of the pussy.
Seriously?
I don't know. That's why they sell monostat for a reason. Shit gets yeasty. You see a while back someone made yogurt from the yeast in their vagina?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's fucking
I
nasty.
think you showed it to me because
That's-
you're nasty and you would show that
That's pretty
shit
gross. And I think Erica Badu, she sold a perfume with the fragrance of her vagina.
to me. Why?
I have no fucking clue why anyone would want Erica Badu's vaginal scent all
What
over
is
them.
she?
She's a singer.
Oh.
Don't ask me. I always thought she was a weird one anyway. I can't really think of any one song that sticks out to me that I actually liked.
I guarantee if Victoria's Secret sold some, or Bath and Body Works sold something like that, and I bought it for my daughter one time, then she would never ask me for Bath and Body Works again.
I mean, yeah, that's like that's like you go into the store in the perfume section, and it's got Rosie O'Donnell's nasty tuna twat aroma.
Ew.
What?
That's disgusting.
Just because it's been plowed by sausages her whole life. Actually, I think she likes women.
I think she
Yeah,
does
Rosie
like
is Rosie likes to scissor.
Yeah.
And that's her prerogative. She wants to scissor. I can't imagine who she'd scissor with. Maybe Roseanne Barr? Barbara Bush when she was alive?
Oof.
Eleanor Roosevelt?
No.
What?
She took that.
What about Mimi from Drew Carey Show? Wasn't that her name, Mimi? One with the
Maybe
heavy
there was a Mimi
eyeshadow or
on there,
whatever. Yeah.
Oh,
What about
God.
her?
Ew.
Can you imagine that broad sitting on your face
Ew.
with a yeast infection?
Seriously?
Yes. How do yeast infections occur?
We just went over this.
But do you know like the chemical process by which it actually
No,
happens?
why would I know?
All right. So what happens is a woman has a pussy. Her pussy has different aspects of it. You got the clitoral hood, the clit, the labia minora and majora. You've got the vaginal opening, and inside the vagina, there's a small batch of mushrooms that create fungus.
I was about to believe you that you were going to tell me a true story.
I am. There's like little tiny microscopic mushrooms inside a woman's vagina, and they create this fungus. And when it's not cleaned properly, the fungus recreates.
Do you want to go
regenerates.
catch my, or pick my mushrooms?
Well, you clean yours, so the mushrooms stay picked. Now, some women
Well,
just let the
maybe I shouldn't
mushrooms.
clean it, then.
The mushrooms stay. They regenerate, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
And every once in a while, you'll get one of those peckerhead mushrooms sticking out like the vaginal canal of a woman's vagina. But then the yeast starts to produce, like when the heat and sweat between a woman's
That's
legs.
disgusting.
And it's like a greenhouse effect
Oof.
inside a woman's
Why are we discussing
inside a woman's bloomers.
This is disgusting.
Can we call them bloomers?
No, we
That's
can't.
the ones. Yeah, the bloomers. Mrs. McStud's got some nice bloomers.
God, that's what my dad would say.
So
Bloomers. Go
After-
to bloomers.
after a select period of time, this yeast becomes caked inside the area of the vag, and it becomes overwhelming and it stinks. It kind of smells like, let's say, roadkill that's been sitting on the road for a couple days, and the rotting meat smell,
Ew.
and kind of like spoiled milk with a hint of salmon.
Does yeast infections really stink?
I've heard it can cause vaginal odor.
Ew.
I don't know. That's not something I've ever researched.
Oh, I just thought maybe you might have experienced it.
But I know
You
some
were
people.
with the nasty one.
Some people are big on probiotics,
Yes.
right? And yogurt has probiotics. So if you find you a woman with like a big heaping wad of yeast infection down there and you go down on her, you're getting your probiotics.
That's disgusting.
And you got like curds in your teeth.
Why don't you go try that?
That is disgusting.
Not with me.
I know. If you ever had a curd, like, what's this? Hold up, lights. What the fuck is this? Did you have cottage cheese? Miss McStud has a habit of dropping crumbs down her shirt. So if she's eating cottage cheese, what if one slipped down her pants? And she's a large curd cottage cheese eater. You put pepper on your cottage cheese?
Yes.
Cottage cheese just...
Salt and pepper.
Yeah, cottage cheese can just go in the dumpster for all I
Just
care.
like I do my salad.
Oh. I'm not a big pepper fan. I don't like pepper.
The fuck? You eat pepper on everything. Everything.
Actually, I should have my own. I really should have my own pepper shaker at the house.
Probably you should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a custom pepper shaker. It's like
Because we go through more fucking pepper here.
What if I had like an image of me as me as a bobblehead, custom pepper shaker? So when it shakes, my bobblehead's like just sprinkling pepper on everything. Like when I sprinkle pepper on my mashed potatoes, they're typically white unless you keep the skins on them, so they got a little brown in them. But my mashed potatoes look pretty black.
Yeah.
Before I stir them up. Once I get it stirred, I pepper them again until they get black. And I stir them up. And I pepper them again until they
Before
get
you
black.
just sit
And I
down.
stir them up. And I might do it one more time, depending if I like the consistency of mashed potatoes and pepper. Isn't it funny how mashed potatoes kind of look like a yeast infection?
No, it doesn't.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
What if you get some of those? Mrs. McStud didn't know what the word spud was. So what? So what if you got like a what if you got like a spud cut?
Oof.
What?
You're giving me a hard time about that too, and my coworker still gives me a hard
Really?
time about that.
About the spud bar?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
What the fuck's a spud?
I got a couple spuds in my scrotum.
Why can't it fucking just be a baked potato bar?
That would be the typical thing. I'm not a
spud bar. Do you want a spud bar?
There's
what the fuck?
There's another term for potatoes.
What
You know
the
what I'm
fuck am
talking
I gonna
about?
eat?
You know the term I'm thinking of? It's a weird one.
Tater.
No, it's not that. It doesn't even sound like potato. It's oh my god. Hang on, we gotta Google it. It's stupid. Terms for poop.
Oof.
Tuber.
I've never heard
Tuber, yeah. I've never called a potato a yam, however, a yam is its own thing. A Murphy? Tater's on here, spud. Slang for potato. Yeah. That's great. Thanks for letting me look that up, Miss McStud.
Yeah.
Is it Friday yet? Oh my god, you're not wearing your mask.
Why does it matter if it's Friday? Get that thing off my motherfucking face. Oh, we were at Kroger today, and this older guy that was stocking shelves.
Actually, I've known this older guy. Not known personally. Well, he worked at the gas station we work by. And I'd see him every day, and he just one of those guys that you can have 15 people behind you in line, and he wants to talk your head off. And
I had a coworker like that.
I've seen him a couple times at this Kroger. I've seen him at another Kroger, and I've seen him at the liquor store, and he always wants to talk. And he just made a comment about his mask. I'm like, God, this is a guy that he ended up moving to one of the southern states to get with his ex or whatever, and then she was abusive to him or something, and moving back. I don't know. She was gonna pay his rent. It was a goddamn mess. I don't even have to believe him or not. All I know is he just likes to talk about dumb shit.
But I did keep seeing him pull his mask under his chin.
I don't blame him.
I don't either. Those things suck.
Yes, masks do suck.
And when you walk in anywhere, it reminds me, honestly, you know, like back when we were growing up, if you were a mask into someplace, you're probably going to rob them. And masks weren't allowed.
Yeah, that was more like ski masks and bandanas.
Well, it's I think of it because of the material mask.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people was wearing the material masks to save those for medical workers, so it's kind of like a mask.
Yeah.
And I think I'm in the store with a whole bunch of fucking robbers.
Yeah, speaking of, didn't we have an idiot with the masks on today? Oh, we were at the liquor store, the drive-through liquor store, and someone with the mask was staring at us.
Yeah,
because we didn't have a mask
on.
And I was
and
like,
we had that idiot at Kroger that didn't have a mask on. That.
Oh my god! So yeah, that's what it was. So we're in Kroger, and for whatever reason, we keep running into this couple. The woman can't talk for shit, and the dude looks kind of high-strung, but he's walking around without a mask when we first get in there for most of the trip.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, he whips around this corner, like speeding, and he's got his jacket up over his face, pushing the cart like this. I'm like, what the, now he's gonna put his fucking, he's already been exposed to whatever's in the fucking store. Fucking idiot. I swear to God, these people are fucking stupid. Same people wear these gloves to wipe their ass and then eat their fucking double cheeseburger from McDonald's.
And then we saw him at the cash register, and he wasn't doing it then either.
Yeah, he was like selective masking.
I don't know if somebody like, well, it probably is now, but I don't know if somebody like coughed around him or he thought that he was, I don't have any clue.
You know, there's certain ways to piss people off in the world on any given day.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, you know, certain things you just know someone's going to piss someone off. And this would have pissed people off probably before, but not to the extent it would now. Just go up to someone's face and go,
Oof.
excuse me, or sneeze on them.
If somebody does that to me, I'll probably punch you right square in the face.
What if I turned around and bent over real fast and your fist went in my butthole?
That's probably not gonna happen.
Even if I pay you?
Even if you pay me.
I don't want anything in my butthole. first and foremost. No butthole pleasures for the McStuds. The butthole is a sacred place that stays by itself and out of sight for everyone.
Yeah, thank God.
Except when Miss McStud wants to go to the Olive Garden. And she loves her tossed salad, so.
That's disgusting.
Hmm?
Why'd you say that?
She'd like more cheese, please. Well, wouldn't that be kind of like butthole funk?
Mm. Can you stop? I want my appetite. And I've done out here all about fucking nasty ass yeast infections and nasty vaginas.
Yes. Could be a gynecologist.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to make me ruin my appetite before I can even have my omelet.
No, you're going to want it. Actually,
I probably won't.
I walked into the house and it smells bacon. I'm like, damn, that's some good bacon. We cooked ours in the stove because we don't like getting popped by bacon grease.
And we ordered a different kind, but they were out, so they substituted
They gave us
for a better
name brand. We just wanted a great value Applewood smoked bacon. I'm sorry, bacon is bacon. I don't care what brand it is. I've never had a shitty bacon.
And this was actually Hormel, and it was thick cut.
I mean, bacon is only one particular part of the pig. You can't really, unless I'm mistaken, you can't really fuck up bacon. As long as it's in a package,
yeah, that's
give me some fucking bacon. It's going to taste good. Now, the only difference is like those seasoned bacons, you know, where it's like they had the cut up and they peppered on the edge and they sliced it. And they had that's the only difference I can really see, and then the way they're seasoned and shit.
When they're, the way they're processed.
Yeah. Maybe. But just basic bacon, you can't fuck basic bacon up. The only way you can fuck basic bacon up is by cooking it. If you fuck it up cooking it. Bacon is like, my mom used to, at one point when I was in school, high school actually, we had my stepdad bought a bunch of meat from the butcher. So we had like steaks and other shit, and we had all kinds of fucking bacon. So I was like, what do you want for dinner? I was like, bacon. And she ended up making me like 3 pounds of bacon one night. That was my whole dinner, was 3 pounds of bacon.
Surprised you haven't had a heart attack already.
Well, I did live a little healthier life after that. And I didn't always eat like that. I did eat a bunch of shit though.
Bacon has a whole bunch of grease though, no matter how you cook it.
At that point in my life, I was a bottomless pit, just like our teenagers are now sometimes.
Jesus.
Especially like one of our son's friends, they could just eat everything. That was me, really.
Like, where the fuck does that go?
That was me. Like, we could go to the Sirloin Stockade in Muncie. Every Friday, we like, let's go to Stockade, and we just go there, and I'd fucking, especially steak night on Fridays, I think it was. steak, chicken wings, steak, rolls, cookies, steak, rolls, chicken wings.
That's what I just need to get. I just need to get a huge full belly and just go back to sleep.
Yeah, well, you probably deserve it.
I thought about taking melatonin tonight. I don't think my head's resting.
Well, at least you didn't wake up on your son's bed.
This is very true.
I don't know. Anyone that follows us on Facebook, you don't see it on YouTube, but we've been using the big blanket from Big Blanket Company for bed every night, and I got the old school, like, early to mid 90s, this company sold these sports teams. They're fuzzy on one side and they're opposite colors on the other. Like, I got a Bulls and a Raiders, like, it's actually a Los Angeles Raiders. And I'll put one of those in front of her, and I'll put one of those behind her. I'll take this big blanket, color up, and then I'll take the comforter we used to use for the bed, because the fan, it doesn't hold out like air. We have the fan on for noise, and just not to be hot. And I put that on her, and she's good. But last night I was like, you know what? We have a headboard, so I took this big fuzzy blanket we got, and I made her like a fort for the kids, but it dangled on her body, but she was still like enclosed, and the fan.
Did I move?
No, you didn't. The fan, there was still an opening for air to come in through the side, so she wasn't just breathing like her own breath. And she loved it. And I was like, I was kind of jealous because it looked pretty cool. I even as an adult, I would still like to make an adult like fort where we crawl around the house in blankets and like set it up around the TV. So we had like a blanket fort TV room. And you sit on the floor. You had to crawl through the little fucking maze to get out to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm a big kid. That's cool shit to me. But it's a pain in the dick and it's a mess to pick up.
Yes.
Yes.
So you quit making them for your kids at an early age?
I never really made them for the kids. They
Oh,
weren't
I
really
did
into
mine.
that. The one thing my friends did when I was young is they used box fans and sheets.
Mm-hmm.
So I have these box fans on, so it like inflated itself from the inside or from the
Oh.
outside, so it kind of kept it elevated. So in their grandparents' living room, we'd have this big maze of a thing. And when I was young with my cousins, my mom had a bed. It had the footboard
Yeah.
had little poles on it. So, and my grandma made her own nightgowns,
Mm-hmm.
and she always made her own little strings to go around. So I had this long, it was like a 30-foot fucking string of nightgown belts that she had stopped using. I kept it because I was back then it was a cowboy thing. It was like my lasso.
Yeah.
So we used that and we tied fucking blankets all around this thing in the bed and we'd pull them across. And we had the quilts that she'd make too, and the whole bedroom would just be like inside a blanket. And we'd have flashlights and it was fun shit back then. But we picked our own shit up too. That was a big difference between back then and now.
Yeah.
Because now it's like, oh, just leave it. Like, y'all gonna pick this shit up?
God, I can't even go and pick up normal shit.
Swear to God.
We're
On my
struggling.
mama.
We have to do homework and then we have to stop and clean the house and cook dinner and then we go back to
And then
homework.
we clean the house.
Then we clean the house again and then we do more homework and then I finally get to go to bed at some point.
You know what kids need these days?
What?
The belt. I've never had a belt, so I can't even.
I have.
I've never had a belt, so I really
had a
can't
belt
say that
and a
honestly.
Switch.
I've never had neither.
The switch hurts worse.
My parents and grandparents had the paddles on the wall, and that was enough to scare me. No, I don't want the paddle on my ass. I did some dumb shit, but I was a pretty good kid overall.
The switches hurt the worst.
And if I did do something stupid, I'll be damned if I got caught.
If you didn't pick the right one, too, you'd get extra switches.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, fuck that. What was it? You remember Adrian Peterson? He plays for the Redskins now, running back. He got in trouble for that. Switching his kid was child abuse.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't
do that now.
switch the
I
kids
don't
no
even think
more.
you'd use a belt. You can't leave a mark. That's the rule.
Yeah,
No marks.
no mark. Shit. Could you imagine that rule back in the day?
No. Can you imagine? I mean, my kid, she could probably be questioned every day just because she fucking is clumsy as fuck. Like yesterday, we were sitting in our bedroom and we heard her say, "Ow!" She dropped her phone on her face.
Oh, God. Ugh. See, today kids got social media. Like all the kids have some way of accessing the outside world through social media on their phones or their computers or Chromebooks, whatever. Back in the day, you didn't have that. And if you got your ass beat by your parents, they'd be like, you tell anybody, you're going to get your ass beat worse once I get out of jail.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll go to jail. I told them I did it. And when I get out, you're going to get it again. So go ahead and tell them. You'll be like, oh, shit.
But there really are kids that get beat
Oh, yeah. Not
bad.
Not that, yeah, that kind of beating is just crazy.
Like there was actually just a local couple that got arrested for child abuse. She actually had burns all over her, the little girl, all over her face, scalding water. The parents, and actually it was a grandmother that beat her because she didn't believe that she was her son's daughter.
Oh, was that the one with the grandmother that burnt the kid?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I don't like... men hitting women is like a big no-no in my book, but in a scenario like that, with the grandmother and the mom and the dad all taking part in the abuse of this child, I will beat the shit out of all three of them, and I'll go to jail for it just for the fucking sake of the child.
I was thinking I think I'm confusing two cases, because there was another abuse case in Anderson that had 3 young kids, all under the age of 7, and they had all kinds of drugs, and they also got hit with neglect and abuse.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
Those people need to beat with a belt. In the face.
Yeah.
And everywhere else. Fuck that, I'll break out the goddamn 2x4. I'll be a hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Those people piss me off.
Oh! Remember hacksaw Jim Duggan in wrestling?
Yes.
Come out in a little blue shorts with a 2x4 and the American
I don't
flag.
like your hand above my head like that.
Oh!
You will come down and elbow me.
I'm like, my elbow can't hit you.
It can definitely hit me.
It does on accident. I feel horrible sometimes. Like
I
in
know.
my house, I'm like, are you okay? Like I hate.
And sometimes I say no and go.
I hate accidentally inflicting any sort of unintentional pain on Miss McStuff. There's never any intentional pain either.
No.
But I just like it. I feel instantly horrible. Like if we get too close in the kitchen, we're like, I'm like, sorry, baby, you okay? My bad.
Yesterday you hit me with your hat.
Yeah, I was wearing my
before?
4th of July cowboy hat, and it hit her in the head because I was going in to cuddle with her. I'm like, oh fuck, because she needed help at work, so I wore my Joe Exotic 4th of July wig with the cowboy hat to her job and helped her out.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
What day is July the 3rd on?
It's the day before
It's
the
a
4th.
Friday. I was just thinking about my second job. I probably have to work.
Oh.
I probably won't work that night.
Oh. No?
They would try to make me, but I won't.
Why?
Well, we got other adults that don't have children that can be there.
Yeah, especially since the crazy bullshit anyway. Yeah. Yes. Hey, baby. I got a question.
What?
Can you make that Colt 45 disappear in your butthole?
Negative.
I can do it for you.
Oof.
Just bend over.
No.
Malt liquor, bitches. I swear to God. Are you ready for Friday? No, you gotta. God damn! I was like.
You know what?
What?
I do get one day off.
Ugh.
I just start my week a day early.
Ugh. That's stupid.
I know. But it's okay.
That sucks, a ginormous bag of dicks. And we all know how Miss McStud loves a bag of dicks. That's a bag of balls with a cock dangling above it.
It's my only bag of dicks.
So you say.
So I know.
I saw James texting you,
You're stupid.
and then Brenton. James and Brenton texting you. Where you at? Is your man at home? Is your man around? You gotta use code words and shit.
That's ridiculous.
You use code words like, is the bubble gum fresh? Meaning if I'm around or not, and you're like, no. Like, is the bubble gum fresh? That's a stupid fucking code word.
You're rude.
Rude?
Yeah.
I'm not rude. I'm ravishing Rick Rude. You remember him wrestling? You were pretty young when he wrestled. You were born in '86. I think he was an '80s wrestler. So you wouldn't. He'd come out and he'd have his long pants on. And he'd fucking do like a little twirl with his pelvis.
I don't know that.
Oh yeah, and he had like the '80s porn star stash with long hair.
Oof.
Yeah, he was ravishing Rick Rude. You get all the women screaming in the crowd when you do that. Like, oh. Yeah.
I don't ever wish to see a guy like waving his junk around. I just want him to put clothes on.
Well, me.
Okay. You could do that in your gray sweats without boxers on.
I got a story about gray sweats. Unintentional. Oof.
With me?
No. We'll discuss it after the video. It made me think of you, and I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, you still got Colt 45.
Sorry.
I thought you were done. I thought you were waiting on me. So I finished mine fast. Well, it's not fast. We're like at 28 minutes.
Don't rush me.
I don't ever rush you, Miss Mixed Up.
I'm rushed every day of my life.
I don't ever
In
rush
every
you.
aspect of life. So let me fucking enjoy my beer without you running it.
Run what?
Your mouth.
Well, that doesn't stop.
Oh, I thought you were about to say some English bullshit like, oh, that's a... What were we doing last night?
A positive and
No, that was a misplaced
modifier.
Like, shut the fuck up.
Misplaced modifier. I can't even think that way to even tell you got a misplaced modifier.
No, actually,
Like, I gotta read this
I
shit.
read the sentences, though, and I'm like, oh, I would say that.
I mean, if I hear it, I'm not gonna pick it up if I hear it. I gotta look at it. Like, if you have a misplaced modifier in your sentence, I'm not gonna fucking know. Unless they're just confused.
Oh, my mouth can't run.
That's
why you taught me how to do it yesterday. Well, I can't run. I'm like, but I would say that. Let's look again.
Oh, God. You're out of control, Miss McStud. That's why we love you. Titties.
That's why English is so hard for me, Dave.
Yes. Well, you know...
Because I don't speak proper English.
I'm pretty good at the writing aspect of English and some other aspects, but when you get into those parts of speech and these phrases and these modifiers, I don't recall doing all that shit. I'd probably done a little bit of it.
I know what a conjunction is.
Yeah, I don't recall doing those either in school.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Conjunction is like can't.
I don't recall doing
Isn't
that.
it can't?
All I know is I got an A in English almost every year, and I don't recall that shit. Like, I retain a lot of English and reading shit that I do, like social studies and stuff you can read to, like,
Conjunction
retain.
is like a possible.
Stuff I could look at a book and study. Math was not it because I didn't understand the processes. But that shit, I don't recall. Like, I know I did some of it, but not to the extent these kids do now. So I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Now they got fanboys. Don't know what the fuck that is either.
How do I know those? For, or. Maybe not.
Okay. I'm glad we established you don't know fanboys either.
I'm sorry.
I don't know them either.
But as I know them, I would know them if I said it in sense.
It's stupid. Either ways. Happy Thirsty Thursday, Malt Liquor. We'll catch you guys this coming Wednesday. I'm McStud. There's Buster barking because someone's driving him nuts. And we will catch you bitches Wednesday. Deuces, my buggers. Oh, Miss McStud wants it in her ass.